Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of WHITT Sessions. What is WHITT Sessions? I'm so glad you asked. WHITT Sessions is a pop-up conversation in a pop-up location with a surprise guest. And today I am so excited to welcome to the WHITT family Mrs. Alexis Grant of Get Pretty Girl. Yay! I have to give history, Alexis. I first encountered you at an event at St. Timothy Community Church. I want to say it was the Donnie McClurkin concert, yes. And there were vendors. And anybody who knows me knows I get excited when I see vendors. And so I saw a setup similar to this, only it was so much larger. So I immediately migrated over and I was like, oh, she's mighty pretty. And I said, oh, she has so many pretty items. And so in your honor today, I wore one of the items that I bought from you that November day. That was November 1st, Donnie McClurkin. And so since then we have linked up in different circles, and you expressed to me that you were ready to launch your brand beyond just doing pop-ups, yes. Correct? So I want you to officially launch your brand right now. We're live on so many channels. So hi everybody watching from everywhere. Alexis Grant, take it away. Get pretty, girl.
All right, everyone. So today I launched my business and I'm super excited. It's been a long time coming. So today I introduce you to Get Pretty Girl. So Get Pretty Girl started today at 10 a.m. My website is www.getprettygirl.com.
Get Pretty Girl. I love saying that. Get Pretty Girl. So get used to saying that and shopping there. So talk to me about the inspiration behind it. You and I have had some conversations about being entrepreneurs, yes, and stepping out on faith.
All right, well, I'm just going to give you the background.
Give them the background.
Okay, so let's start with this. In 2012, I launched my business. It was a different name. It was called Alexis Allure Boutique. And then I traveled into the mall because I got laid off from my job. So with that being said, I had to put my best foot forward. And I started my brand. Business was great, but unfortunately, the mall prices for the rental booths skyrocketed. So then I had to, you know what, I can't do this anymore. So I went back into the work field. Did that, then doing that. And unfortunately, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not for me. I'm an entrepreneur at heart. Ever since I was a little girl, I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but, and I know my mom is probably gonna like, please don't share this story, but it's the truth. I mean, I remember being a little girl and she would buy us KFC, and then whatever KFC I did not eat, I would go sell it.
Now that's an entrepreneur. Like, you want this chicken breast?
Yes, I would go sell it to the neighborhood kids. And then even when I was in middle school, I mean, I sold candy. I mean, I just always enjoyed selling things. I mean, that's my heart, that's my passion. And so, you know, I was working and I was like, when the COVID-19 hit, I've been saying this forever. As I do events, I'm like, I'm gonna put up my website. And then one day, I just said, you know what? I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna do it. And you know, yeah, it's something about the pandemic that I have been telling so many entrepreneurs that sometimes we get pushed up against the wall and forced to either invent ourselves, right, or reinvent ourselves. So I'm going to say that it was a blessing in disguise for you that pushed you to go ahead and get Pretty Girl off the ground. So talk about some of the nice and beautiful items that you have other than what I already have on my neck, and I'm sure I'll be shopping after this. So let's hurry up with this segment.
All right. So right now, as you can see, I'm wearing some butterfly earrings, and then also this is one of my pieces too. It's on my website, and it comes in several different colors. Also, as you can see, it's one right here in the rose gold and the cream, and it has rhinestones. All of my pieces are nickel and lead free. All the price points are really affordable. I try not to break the bank.
Come on back this way, because you got pretty people watching over there too.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so I try not to break the bank with my pieces. They're really easy to put on. They're lightweight, and like I told you before, they're affordable. All my pieces are handpicked by me. because I want people to stand out in the crowd. I don't want you just to have on, you know, a regular necklace. I want, as soon as you walk into the room, people are like, wow, look
Where
at
did
her.
you get that?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want all my pieces to be bold, and also all of them are statement pieces, as you can see.
So again, give the website. It just launched today, and we had a great session where we talked through the language and the story behind Pretty Girl. And I'm sure you can just look and see, why would it not say Get Pretty Girl? She's a pretty girl, pretty young woman, and she's helping us to also feel good and look good. Remember how we talked about when you feel pretty, it's just a better day, and you're ready to tackle the day.
Exactly, Chelsea. You have that right.
So I can't wait to start shopping. I need all of you to stop what you're doing now and go like the Facebook page and follow us on Instagram, because these are newly established channels. And what we'll be doing there is putting the different pieces of the day up and modeling the jewelry. I'm a volunteer model. That's why I said, let me find my Get Pretty Girl piece.
Pretty Girl ambassador.
Yes. And I also recall, though, that I got other types of accessories from you.
Yes.
From a nice Burberry scarf, because Burberry is one of my favorites, shameless plug. But will you have other types of things on your website? Talk about the other products.
Okay, so right now I have these items and a little bit more if you just go visit the website. But once fall hits, I'm going to have scarves, I'm going to have hats, I'm going to have gloves and different things of that nature. And then also, as time moves on and business grows, hopefully we'll get some clothes on the website, some jackets and some shoes.
Oh, don't tell me that.
I'm all about fashion.
Yes, and it shows you are just so trendy. And I would hope that in the content that we're sharing on Instagram and Facebook, that you give fashion tips that go along with, if you buy these earrings, what does it go with? And just giving us some ideas of how we style and fashion ourselves. Last thing, Alexis, and I hope you've paused to go follow her on Instagram and Facebook, Get Pretty Girl. What would you say to these entrepreneurs aspiring, sitting there right now watching like, she did it, she stepped out on faith. What would you say to them to encourage them to go ahead and make their move like you did?
I'm gonna tell you the same thing that my grandmother told me, which is faith without works is dead. So you have to just go ahead and push yourself. Even if it's just every day, you write down a goal and say, hey, I'm going to do this. I might go pay for my website. I'm going to take pictures of my product, or I'm going to search for different vendors. Just do it, and it will pay off.
Well, I am here to just do it with you. You have been watching the latest episode of CWIT Sessions. Our special guest and new CWIT client is none other than Alexis Grant of Get Pretty Girl. I'm going to get ready to sign off because I'm ready to get pretty, girl, and do some shopping. Please log on to the website right now, getprettygirl.com, and please follow us on Facebook and Instagram for the latest updates, and follow this phenomenal young woman as she blossoms into an amazing entrepreneur. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.